welcome back to the channel. I am not in the motorhome. You can see that clearly. I am in a hotel in Turkey. Yes, I'm in a hotel in Turkey. I've been out here for best part of a week and a half now. Let's have a little look. I'll show you outside. Here's the view from my balcony. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I mean, all that is is what it is, but over there is pretty nice. Yeah. So what am I doing? Let me get some light on my beautiful face. What am I doing in a hotel in Turkey? Well, I am here to do some work, really, and take a break from van life. Just doing the day-to-day stuff in van life can take quite a while. And again, this isn't a complaint. This is just a pure observation. I love it 99% of the time. But like, you know, thinking about, you know, when you wake up in the morning, you're going to be, what you're going to do, you do your bits and bobs, and then you're going to be, right, I've got to go find another park up. So you either start looking around online, you start hunting on the apps, you might be driving to somewhere to do something, and then, you know, you find a park up, the first one might not be right, the second one, you know, it's the way it goes. And then whilst you're on the way there, I mean, this is probably just me, I don't know if this is you, drop it in the comments below if you feel the same way, but you're on the way to somewhere and you're like, oh, I'll just nip in for some milk or some bread or some water or something from a supermarket. So then you nip in there and then you come back and you're like, oh, I'll have lunch. So you stay in the car park, then you have a bit of lunch. You might do a few bits and bobs there because I'd answer some emails and all this and that. And then you crack on getting back to the park up, finding the park up. And by the time you've done that, I mean, half the day's gone. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I get distracted quite easily. I can knuckle down and do stuff, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've built what I've built to the stage I have, somehow. I will say so, with a lot of help from, you know, people like Tash and people like Luke, and maybe back in the day. You know, they're great people and they've helped me no end. And I will give a shout out to Tash. She does keep me on track, you know. She does keep, you know, nudging me back on the road that I'm meant to be on, because I do go off. I get ideas in my head and I get 150 million of them and I start running and I look, then another idea comes in and I start that one, and then I've still got 5 others on the go. Yeah, I'm probably not alone in this. Now, I've been wanting to write a book for park ups and van life for a long time, because without being big-headed or anything like this or showing off, I do know how to do a wild park up and I know how to park urban places. I've been doing it for 7 years now with my previous motorhome, which was like 6 meters, and with the land yacht, which is 8 meters, 8 and a bit meters. I've done videos on how to find park ups. I know how to do it. I've never had to knock. So I thought, you know, I really want to do a book to help people, because I know there's a lot of people out there that want to do park ups. The problem is me writing that book. Now, don't get me wrong, this is no great epic novel. This is not going to be like a, you know, the Moby Dick of books. You know, it's not like that. But just, I mean, I've never written a book. I've never written more than whatever I've been told to write in school. You know, a little bit of coursework here and there. That's me. That's the max. It's quite a hard thing for me to do. Especially when I get distracted and then I'm doing park ups, and if I am in a bit of a tough situation or something, and you know, I'm trying to procrastinating and my brain's thinking of a way out, I'll probably think of food, and it'll be like, not that I want to eat, it'll be like, oh, I could cook a lasagna today, and I kid you not, I could make a lasagna take 10 hours. I really could, if I'm procrastinating. And you do that a few times, plus park ups, plus, you know, your normal chores of finding water, doing laundry, this, that and the other, and cooking for yourself and everything, and I've not got anything done. I know that, so that's why I've come to Turkey. That's why I've come to Turkey. Let me give you a little tour of my humble abode for which I'm staying in for 3 weeks, 21 nights. So let's start off with the, well, let's go zoom out. Right, so we've got the bathroom shot, a lovely big shower. Oh look, there's me. There's all my wardrobes, the mini fridge which they fill up every day, thankfully. Massive bed and my sofa, being, you know, clothes, and then my workstation basically, sitting there doing the book. Yeah, got TV, and then I've got the balcony. So it's a pretty sweet little setup. I'm not just working in here, I am going down to the coffee shop, and there's a few little other areas in the hotel which I'm going down, and you know, because it's an all-inclusive hotel, so I can just sit in the coffee shop, get a few drinks, and just sit there, earphones in, and just write away. As you can see, this is a huge hotel. I'm in Antalya, and this is the Ascalara Resorts Hotel. I think there's about 700 rooms in here. It's huge. As you can see, look, it's just huge. I'm on the 4th floor right now. But it's, yeah, it's huge, it really is. I'll be honest, I did have my reservations about making this video. I just didn't want it to come across bad. I didn't want it to come across as though I'm bragging, or I'm trying to show off, or, you know, I'm doing this and you're not. It's not like that. I mean, you know, YouTube is my life now, it's my job. So in one sense I've kind of got to make videos, but I am very conscious, and I'm very aware that this could come across bad. But then I started thinking, I've built my life in a way that can do this. Like I say, I'm very lucky to have great people around me and that have helped me along my journey. You know, I'm completely aware of the incredible people that have helped me. But I've also built my life in a way that I want to be able to travel, I want to be able to do things at a drop of a hat. I don't want responsibilities. And, you know, that's why I don't want children. I don't have a dog. I don't have a cat. I don't have any pets. The only responsibility I have are, well, my bills and me, you know. That is it. And it's taken me a long time to build it to that. It really has. Thinking about doing this video really did make me think about things. And like, I'm so lucky to be where I am and in the position I am now, that I can do these things that I've been wanting to do for so long. And now I can, because I don't have the responsibilities, because I've built my life the way I wanted it, and it has taken some time. That's not a shock. But I'm finally at the point where I can now disappear and do, you know, to different countries and do this, that and the other, and I can go on trips. I could take the motorhome across to Europe for a month or 2 months or something. And that's not bragging, that is just fact that where I've built myself to, that I can now do that. And it really is incredible to think that's where I am now after so long. That is brilliant. I was just, you know, doing my talking thing, saying how incredible this is and how where I've built to where I am and how lucky I am to be at the point I am. And this guy comes over, just over there. He's here with his wife and his daughter, and he just said, "Are you the other motorhome?" And I'm like, "Yes." It's incredible. And I said to him, like, you know, I'm that big on YouTube, that big. And that's not to diminish how many subscribers I've got or anything like that. But to be in Turkey, at a hotel that I haven't told anyone I'm going to, and then bump into someone that watches my videos, you know, that's from the UK when they're out here, it's just mad. Absolutely mad. So continuing on from what I've been saying, it's like, if you've got a plan in your mind of how you want to live your life, how you want to get to the stage you want to get to, just keep going, man. Keep going. Honestly, you've got to just, if that's what you want, and that's where you want to be, and that's what you want to do, where you want to go, what you want to see, what you want to become, anything, you've just got to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And you will get there. You will get there. And because like I say, I've wanted this for so long, to be able to do exactly what I want when I want. And now I'm here. And I can't. It's hard to comprehend when you get it, that you've got it and you're there. And it's also a bit scary. Like, don't even know really where to go with that, to be fair. I get a little bit emotional. It is a little bit daunting, because you've got what you want, and then you're like, okay, that's incredible. And yeah, and now you've got to live it and do it. You've worked so long, waited so long, and done so many things to get there, and now you're there. You've got to run with it, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing. I'm running with it. I can do what I want. And like I say, this was not for me to try and brag or try and do anything or show off in any way, shape or form. If anything, it's just a show that it can be done, and just keep going, and you'll crack it, and it is so worth it. If you're even thinking about giving up, don't. Just keep going, dig in deeper. It will take time, and yeah. It's incredible, man. Alright, I've just got back from dinner. I hung out in the... See, the thing is, I don't drink. So, this kind of like... all-inclusive is great for the food and things like that, and obviously I don't have to do anything. That's the beauty of being in one of these hotels. I can just relax and crack on with work and things like that. So, but yeah, everyone's down there in the bars, and there's a coffee shop, and I went and hung out in the coffee shop for a bit. Met a few people. I spoke to them and just had a little chat and whatnot. But I usually just come back and just chill out in my room for the evening. Actually, Gadget John sent me this link to this website, which I'll show you. It's now we all know this is the actual website. It's called. Oh, here we go. It's called suggestmemovie.com. So basically, you enter your criteria, like you want movies from 1990 to whenever. IMDb score, how many votes, and what kind of genre you're looking for, what you like movie-wise, and you just click apply filters, and then it will just bring up a movie, and you just click next movie, and there you go. How often, seriously, do you sit there and look at your Netflix account or your Prime account or whatever account you've got, and you're just scrolling, what should I watch, what should I watch, what should I watch, and you're just like, really? And you never actually get to watch anything. And when you do pick something, you watch it for 10 minutes and that's it. You're like, right, I'm done now. So this website that John sent over is actually pretty good. It recommended Downsizing to me, which was a film with Matt Damon. Really good. But I couldn't get it where I am. You know where this is going. Let's introduce Surfshark. I mean, you guys know I love Surfshark. You know how much I use it. And out here, I am using it 24/7. This is the beauty of it. You've got one account, which I've had for years now. Years and years and years. It's on my MacBook. It's on my phone right now. It's on my iPad mini. It's on my iPad. And I've been bouncing around the planet more times than I've had hot dinners at the moment. I couldn't get... I mean, you guys know I use it mainly for geo-lock content. And that's what I love it for. Because, again, I was on this website that John sent to me, clicking through, finding the movie, found downsizing, wasn't available. Flit over to Germany, just a quick flit over to Germany on Surfshark, which is just a couple of clicks of a button, or on the app, or on my iPhone, on my tablet. And boom, there I am, in Germany, films there, straight on Netflix, and I'm watching it. And that is what I love. I absolutely love that. But obviously I've been in the hotel for the last almost 2 weeks now, and I've been running on their Wi-Fi. So all of my devices are connected to Surfshark. So all of them are running through my own private little tunnel, not with everyone else, all protected. My data's all secure. So not only am I got secure data, I've got all my movies that I could ever get recommended, and I actually watched the whole movie. Now the movie was all right up to a point. I think they went off a bit on the deep end, but I don't know if you've seen it. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. Brilliant concept, but yeah, it went off a bit on the deep end, to be fair. But if you guys are looking for a VPN or want to unlock geo-restricted content, you want to protect your data whilst you're traveling, like I'm doing right now, then Surfshark is definitely the way to go. And if you use my code URBAN, then you get 3 months extra free. Now it's totally risk-free because there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So not only do you got risk-free trial, 30-day money-back guarantee, you can also get 3 months extra if you use the code URBAN. What a deal, what a deal. Yes, definitely can't be without Surfshark whilst I'm traveling in hotels like this, in different countries, because I want to watch my movies. That is what I love about it. So yeah, links will be in the description below. Make sure you check them out. You can have them on multiple devices like I do. You use them on your MacBook, use it on your iPhone, protect your data, and watch geo-lock content. Love it. Thanks for Surfshark for sponsoring this video. Alright, let's crack on and find a movie. Right, today I think I'm going to leave the hotel. Nothing special. I'm going to go to a shopping mall, have a little look around, see if I can find, I don't know, some stuff to look at, just to have a little walk around and see if I can find some different food. Yeah, it's basically it, mate, really. You know me, I'm pretty easily occupied. As long as there's food, I'm on it. So let's go have a little look, shall we? So I'm just in Terra City Mall, and I haven't eaten today. I've had a look at McDonald's over there. I've had a look at Burger King, see if they had anything different. They haven't really got anything different than what we've normally got. But then I'm at Arby's, and this place looks mental. These burgers and sandwiches look absolutely insane. Look at them. They look, yes, mental. So I've gone for a smoked brisket, like baguette. I think it costs about equivalent of, I don't know, because I went large, I think. So I think it's equivalent of about £6. Yeah, large does mean large out here, apparently. Look at it. I mean, that is a massive, look, XL. So there's the sub, there's the chips, which are seasoned, which is pretty good. A cheese sauce, some mayo. Let's try a chip. Oh yeah, they're good. They're good. There we go, look at that. That absolutely looks banging. Right, let's give it a go, shall we? Definitely smoked. That is really nice. A little dry to start off with. I don't know if I'm going to get some sauce somewhere, but I mean, I've got sauces, but yeah, very smoked, very delicious, very tasty. Just a little dry. So I've had a good walk around Terra City, had a little, look at the shops and this, that, and the other, and I've walked along the street. Was it Arby's I went to? Arby's, yeah, that was pretty naff, to be fair, in all honesty. So I found myself a kebab shop. Shock. Now my hotel on the Wednesdays have done chicken shawarma on the big spit on the kebab machine, but they've not done beef, and you know, been proper craving the beef kebab. So yeah, I've got myself a massive kebab wrap. They saw me and they just said, "Oh, you want big size?" And I was like, "Okay." Yeah, it cost me 310 Turkish lira for that and a Pepsi. Look at that. That is good kebab. Good kebab. Loving that. Okay, so let's talk numbers, shall we? Because I know everyone's going to want to know that. The hotel cost me £1,029 for 21 nights. That's that's like £49 a night or something like that. My flight cost me £100, and then a private transfer for a car waiting for me at the airport was £50 return. Yeah, I mean, I've got other little bits and bobs, but it was like £1,200 all in, really. And when you think about that, that's pretty good. I mean, I haven't had to cook once for 21 days. I've not done, you know, I've got maid service. You know, I mean, I've tipped a lot, you know. That's pretty much all I've spent, really, on this holiday. You know, a time away. Yeah, I mean, I changed up about 120, £150 at the airport into Turkish lira, and then yeah, I had, you know, money to tip, which is nice because they appreciate it. They're not paid the best, but yeah, so it's really not that expensive. I mean, it's out of season. I mean, you look behind me, it's not exactly roasting weather out there at the moment. No one's in the pools because it's way too cold for that. We're actually expecting rain today, so you know. But again, I'm not here for, you know, even in the peak of sun. If it was, you know, blazing hot right now, I'm not laying out there. I might dip in the pool for 20 minutes, but that's it. I'm not one of them ones that'll just stay by the lounger and that, because I'll end up like a roast little piggy, you know. So it's really not the best for me to do that. But yeah, so I thought I'd share them costs. I mean, out of season, it really is quite affordable. It's not some, you know, massive, you know, I'm not playing it down, but it's also not some massive luxury, you know, £5,000, £10,000 holiday or trip. So yeah, they're the costs. Pretty good. I use websites like Stay for Long. You get some good deals on there. So if any of you are looking to do an all-inclusive holiday, then yeah, definitely have a little look on there. So not only do I get to chill out, you know, focus on some projects while I'm here, work on my book, all that good stuff, but whilst I'm here, my motorhome is at Oak Tree and it's having some work done to it, and I cannot wait to get back there and see it. It really is going to be something great. I've got some modifications being done which are hands down going to be a game changer for me. They really are. I cannot wait to get back there and have a look at them. So it's a perfect thing. It's been in the books for a long time because, you know, I've had to arrange this and make sure Oak Tree can fit me in and everything. I mean, they're busy every day of the week, you know, that's nothing new for them. But whilst the motorhome's there, it's having a service, MOT, and like I say, having a few changes done to it, which are going to be a game changer. And I cannot wait to get back there and see them. It's going to be great. That is me done and dusted in Turkey. I'm just packing up the last bits to get ready. It's been a bit of a weird night because I haven't got much sleep. Because it is thunderstorming like I've never heard before. It is erupting out there. It really is. I don't know if you can hear anything. It's been raining and yeah. Oh, there. Did you see that? Oh, yes. It's not close, don't get me wrong. But it's awesome. I love a thunderstorm. I love it. Love it. Right. I'm going to go down to reception, wait for my taxi, and yeah, see what happens. But that is me done and dusted in Turkey.